All right, guys, welcome. So, episode 2 of tonight, including one of two Fusion Strike Battle built-in battle boxes, is another GameStop purchase. Wow, this thing won't even fit the screen. Here we go. Have to push the boxes back. The Pikachu and Zekrom Premium Collection box, also supposedly a GameStop exclusive. So you get your gold Pikachu and Zekrom GX plus the Jumbo. And you can't even see it here. Matter of fact, let me just do this. 10 booster packs. Let's flip this bad boy over. Could pause it and read it right there. I believe the Cyber Monday sale for this was $30, which would then tell you that each of your packs are $3. And that was the easiest box to open ever. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay, so here we go. 5 packs on that side, 5 packs on this side. Promo and Jumbo. Let's do it. Okay. Gonna pop the promo out real fast. Bear with me. Oh yeah, here we go. Sun and Moon 248 promo there. And here it is in its full glory. The Pikachu and Zekrom GX tag team. When tag teams came out, these were awesome. I fell in love with these. It was such a great idea, in my opinion, to do it. My favorite one, which literally came out in Team Up, which was the first tag team set, was Celebi and Venusaur. Those two and their abilities and their attacks, or however you want to call it, were outstanding. All right, here we go. Moving this box out the way. Doing some cleanup here, throwing out the garbage. So, if I can tell correctly, this may be a pairing again. So we got 2 Fusion Strikes. Hey, didn't expect this. 2 Evolving Skies. Let's go. All right. 2 Chilling Rains. All right. 2 Darkness Ablaze. There we go. Okay, the other one is not a pairing. It's 1 Brilliant Stars and 1 Vivid Voltage. Which, again, if you saw my Instagram, there's a lot of Vivid Voltage now. We're going to do a booster box. Okay, so speaking of that, let's do Vivid Voltage first. I know when Vivid Voltage came out, man, it was a sought-after set because everybody wanted Fat Pikachu, as they called it, because it looked like the original base set Pikachu. I'm sorry, base set Pikachu looked that chubby. And we love him chubby. Weedle, Drillbur, Clefairy, Wailmer, Tynamo, Whimsicott, and Quagsire. All right. There we go. There's 1 pack down. We're going to do Darkness Ablaze now. All right. There we go. That code card was actually printed, not differently, but it looks like an error card of code. The error card of code cards. That's what I was trying to say. I wonder if it's worth anything. Ampharos and Talonflame. There we go. Other Darkness Ablaze. So, I think I mentioned this already, and if I did, I apologize for repeating myself, but that all the GameStop purchases I made was that I bought 1 box to open for the channel, and at least bought a second box to have in my personal collection. So there's definitely another Pikachu and Zekrom box that I have that's going straight into the collection, and for the foreseeable future, not being opened. And now that I know that it has Evolving Skies in it, now I'm like really excited because I'm like, okay, well, for $30, at least back during Cyber Sale, now it's definitely worth it because Evolving Skies packs alone, I've seen them as high as $6-7 a piece. So you're talking $14. So let me make sure the code was clear there. Sorry. You're talking $14 just with those 2 packs. So those 2 packs almost pay for half the box. If you look at it that way. Crushing Gloves, Snow Runs. There's a lot of Snow Runs right now in Pokemon Go. But then again, right now since it's themed, they're doing all kinds of ice Pokemon everywhere. So you got Spheal, you got Snow Run, you got Bergmites everywhere. This is Chilling Rain, by the way. I forgot. Just mention that, I think. I'm trying to speed through this only because my camera, with the new angle that I'm trying, widescreen, it actually tells me how much time I have left to film. So therefore, it's like, nah, it's a race against the clock here. There we go. Just want to make sure it's in focus. Thwackey, Helmet, Porygon, Grookey, Mareep, Rockruff, Swirlix, Agatha. Hey, oh, there we go. Celebi V. Very pretty. How's the back looking? Yeah, not too bad. All right. It's doable. Put them down real fast. Now I'm going to do Fusion Strike. I couldn't decide which pack to do next because we're down to 5 packs, including this one that I'm doing right now. I just noticed that the camera is also like focusing in and out because I keep putting my hands there. So it's trying to catch up with me and then catch up with the background again. So I apologize if that's annoying you. But I'm glad it's actually doing it pretty quickly for the most part. Let's see. Dreadnought, Geodude, Sizzlipede, Klefki, Pansage, Wooloo, Toxtricity, and Gorbis? I'm going to assume that's Gorbis. If it's not, I'm sorry. So, I think as an encore for our 3rd episode, I might have a smaller treat for you guys. And now I'm just trying to figure out how to squeeze in the film time. That card feels, there was a card in this pack that feels thicker than most. Okay. All right. Schoolgirl, Snom, Dreepy, Makuhita, Rukidi. I'm assuming that's how I pronounce that one. Darkrai and Araquanid. Now I'm doing Brilliant Stars. Okay. There we go. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire. Chinchino. Gloves. Floatzel. Piplup. Shroomish. Purloin. Duskull. Sneasel. Freshwater Set. And Bibarel, which of course we have the pre-release version of that card. At least 2 of them, if I remember correctly. Now we are down to Evolving Skies. Well, this box kind of offset the Evolutions box. Because if you remember the Evolutions box, we had 4 hits out of 9 packs. And therefore, it was almost 50%. And now with this, we did 10 packs, and we're down to our last 2. We've only had 1 hit. So it definitely evened out there. Got really excited with the first box, and like my dreams kind of shot with the second box. But hey, everything cannot be perfect. But either way, having fun, as always, doing openings. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. And at the end of the day, my night was already made. I got one of the Charizard V-Stars. And of course, the hunt is not over. Oops, sorry, there we go. This is our last pack from the box. Then we will do the build and battle kits. Hypno, Vigoroth, Lombre, Scraggy, Bagon, Woobat, Simple, Psyduck, Raihan. I'm going to say Raihan. And Melodic. All right. One hit from the box. I'm going to have to take it. Now we're doing the build and battle kit. Now, the reason, in case you're wondering why I bought the Fusion Strike build and battle kits, is again, if I could have sworn I mentioned this during Brilliant Stars, when you're buying a build and battle kit, as a collector, you should be aiming for, in my opinion, the pre-release card that comes with it. And the reason for that is because you're only going to get that pre-release card in the box, in this box. So there you go. Fusion Strike, pre-release. That guy, which I'm not even going to bother pronouncing because I know I'm going to butcher that. So I'm going to open that in a second. And of course, you get your 4 packs from the set. Now, back to the pre-release though. In Brilliant Stars, I bought those because, again, I'm looking for Charizard, and it's cheaper to buy it that way than buying a booster box. The reason why I bought Fusion Strike is just because I like their pre-releases. So this is 1 of 4 possible pre-releases. The 2 that I'm after is Deoxys and, of course, I'm drawing a blank with the other one, but I know there's 2 of them. Of course, I want to say Lugia, but I'm like, I don't think it's Lugia. Anyway, there's your code card for the box. And now here is, you know what, let me just hold it by itself. There is our Fusion Strike pre-release card. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that. And of course, here are all the cards that come with the 40, I think it's a 40 card set. Which of course, there's the repeats are on purpose. Oh, look at that. 3 Latioses. There we go. And Latias? Oh, hello. That's a decent 40 card box here. All right. I didn't know you get those guys. That's pretty cool. I'm glad we opened that one. All right. On to the packs. Here's pack number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Had to wait for it to get into focus. Simisage Dancer. Oops, skip the card there. Halucha. Klefki. Pansage. Wooloo. Pancham. Darumaka. Chili and Sillin and Cress. All right, 3 people. I'm just going to call it 3 people. Hey, we got the card again. Awesome. I am not disappointed there. This is the second time I've pulled this card. And on the channel, no less. So I am very, very happy. I love the new focus. I mean, that thing really focuses in. You can read the entire card. That's cool. Yeah, awesome. I'm happy there. It's the second time I've gotten that card. Sweet. Definitely eventually we'll get those graded. A quick tip about grading. If you can afford it, because again, it is expensive. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It's expensive to grade cards. But if you're going to grade and if you can afford to, my recommendation is to grade a card sooner than later, because if it becomes more popular and more valuable, the companies take advantage of that. So, for example, if you're trying to grade an original Charizard from the 90s and you're trying to get that sucker graded now, if it gets anything higher than, so I'll put it this way, if it gets to 8, 9, or 10, instead of you paying a regular grading fee of, let's say, $10, let's round it up to $15 actually. Because of what that card is worth at an 8, 9, or 10, you're going to be paying more. And I'll give you an example. I had graded a special set from Japan, a Mario Pikachu set, which one day I will show you on this channel. I have it on my eBay page, actually. So originally I had submitted it with the $15, again, I'll say a $15 fee per card, because there's 4 cards in the special set. But when each card came back with its grade, because none of them got lower than a 9, they wanted between $50 and $75 as a grading fee per card. So it went from $60, right, to grade the 4 of them, to almost $250. It's a big difference. And again, it's because the cards were already at the time popular. They're valuable. They're very expensive to buy as they are graded. So my top recommendation, if you think a card is going to be valuable in the future, get it graded sooner. Get it graded the moment it comes out, with, of course, certain exceptions, because some cards just do rapidly inflate in cost. But for the majority, let's say, you know what? Let's say Mew. I'm not sure what this card is worth, but let's, for argument's sake, say right now a PSA 8 or 9, we can get anywhere from $25 to $35. I'm just guessing here. So right now, this card will cost me the $15 to get graded. Right now, flipping it, the profit will probably be low. If I hold this card for 10, 20 years, this card will increase in value. Again, that's because the proven method so far, that's how it's been. So to get this card graded now, while it's not, again, quote, as popular, you're going to be saving money in the long run. Because if I grade this card 20 years down the line, and let's just, again, I'm going to throw out a crazy number. Let's say 20 years down the line, this card is now $600 retail as a 9. Let's just say something crazy. Then I'm going to be paying more than $15 to get it graded. The companies are smart in that way. They want their cut too. So, just so you know. All right, so I'm just sleeving these up. So I do not count the pre-release card as a hit, because that's the guaranteed card. We just don't know which of the 4 we're getting. So in this case, it was that dude, because again, I'm not going to butcher the name. Not even going to bother trying. Then the happy surprise of getting another Mew VMAX right there. And the other card, oh, I thought I sleeved him already. Whoops. That was not a good job by me. Okay, now the third one, which we got, our only hit in the box, which was Celebi V. And there we go. Oops. Well, trying to be perfect, and it was not. There we go. All right, guys. Thanks for checking out episode 2. And now, on to episode 3. Take care.